Okay, real quick. You are probably starting to receive invitations from all of your classes for tomorrow. We have an abbreviated schedule this week, so we're going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we have a full schedule starting next week. Basically, the weeks are going to look like this. Tomorrow, you're going to have period 1, 2, 3. Then on Wednesday, you'll have period 4, 5, 6. Then Thursday, period 1, 2, 3. And then on Friday, period 4, 5, 6. The schedule's already been sent home via email to your parents and things like that, but you should also be aware that these invitations are going to be pushed out from the teachers to your Google Calendar. Now, on your email, it's going to say you've been invited. Click yes, you accept. It's going to show up in your calendar. Basically, what this means is when you have a class, let's say you have class tomorrow at 9 o'clock for math, okay, period 1, 9 o'clock math tomorrow. If you had that, you'd open up your Google Calendar, and if you don't know how to find your Google Calendar, you're on your computer, you look at those little series of like 9 dots in the upper right-hand corner there, click on it, click on Calendar. It's going to open up a calendar with all these events. Look on the day, which in this case, tomorrow is going to be the 14th of April. And at 9 o'clock, you just click that little event, and it's going to give you a website address, which you should be able to click on, and it should take you directly to the meeting, just like normal with Zoom if your teacher is using it that way. If they're doing some other way, they can use some other method, but pretty much on the calendar, all the teachers have been instructed to follow the schedule, to push these events out to the calendars so that you can go onto your Google Calendar as a student, click on that class, and it takes you right to the class meeting time. The classes are scheduled to meet for about 50 minutes, okay? So it's about the same like the time we normally have in a classroom. I do not anticipate that every class will meet for 50 minutes. Some classes may only meet for a few minutes and then go on to your assignment. Other classes may meet for the entire class period. Some may need 20 or 30 minutes. It kind of depends on what the class is and what you're doing with the material necessary. For example, for my classes tomorrow, I anticipate on introducing a math lesson, talking about the upcoming unit, and we're going to be starting on the Zombie Geometry Challenge, which will take a little bit of an explanation, so you'll need to be there to do that. I will probably continue to also upload units on YouTube, like I'm doing with this little video right now. That may give me a little bit of like double work some days, but it may help people out sometimes too also. Over the next week or so, we're kind of going to get used to this system and see how it works. We may have to make some adjustments and some adaptations, but it should do pretty good as far as getting you in front of the teachers for each of the classes to actually see them themselves. I just wanted to drop that quick notice today for the meetings tomorrow that are starting off. If you have any questions, of course, as always, email, but generally speaking, as long as you're in the middle school, this is the way it should be functioning for you. So please do check your emails and then learn how to get into your calendar. If you have parents who've used Google Calendars a lot before for events and WebEx conferences or things like that, then you can, of course, have them help you. But it's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, okay? Just make sure to notice, school starts your first period class tomorrow, period 1, at 9 o'clock, okay? And then when you start on Wednesday, it's going to start again at 9 o'clock, but that's going to be for your period 4 class. School has the calendar where it's basically 3 classes, and then you have independent work time or class meeting times or things like that that are scheduled to be happening. Do take a look at the email sent home to your parents. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you had a great spring break, a good Easter or Passover if you celebrated it, and I'll see you guys later.